You were never meant to fit in. You were never meant to fit in everywhere, and that's not a flaw. That's the point. Somewhere along the way, you were taught to believe that being liked was the goal. That approval meant safety. That blending in meant success. So, you learned how to adjust, how to soften your voice, how to hide parts of yourself that felt too much or not enough. You learned how to survive. But survival is not the same as living. The truth is, if you are authentic, you will lose people. If you speak honestly, you will disappoint someone. If you stand fully in who you are, not everyone will stay. And that's not failure. That's alignment. Because the people who disappear were never meant to walk your path. They were only meant to show you where not to build your life. Authenticity is not safe, it's powerful. Authenticity is not comfortable. It will cost you relationships. It will cost you approval. It will cost you the illusion of belonging. But what it gives you back is yourself. And that is everything. When you stop performing for acceptance, something changes. You stop leaking energy. You stop explaining yourself. You stop shrinking to fit spaces you've outgrown. You become solid, not louder, not aggressive, just grounded. And grounded people don't beg to be chosen. They choose themselves. The courage to show up as you are. Most people are not afraid of failure. They're afraid of being seen trying. Seen imperfect, seen before they're ready, so they wait. They wait to be confident. They wait to be healed. They wait to be perfect. But confidence doesn't come first, action does. You don't become brave and then speak. You speak, and bravery follows. You don't become authentic and then show up. You show up, and authenticity sharpens itself. Every time you choose honesty over approval, you train yourself. Every time you speak your truth, even with a shaking voice, you expand. Growth is not dramatic. It's repetitive, quiet, unseen. Until one day you realize you no longer recognize the person who used to stay silent. You don't need permission. You don't need permission to begin. You don't need validation to continue. And you don't need agreement to be right for you. The need to be understood by everyone will keep you trapped forever. Because clarity doesn't come from consensus. It comes from commitment. Commitment to your values. Commitment to your direction. Commitment to becoming someone you respect. Not everyone will understand your choices. That doesn't mean they're wrong. It means your life is no longer designed for their comfort. When you stop hiding, life responds. There is a strange thing that happens when you stop hiding. Opportunities don't magically appear. Life doesn't suddenly become easy. but you become available. Available to growth, available to alignment, available to the right people, the right work, the right moments. The moment you stop pretending is the moment your real life starts responding. Not loudly, not instantly, but truth always echoes back. You were never meant to be accepted by everyone. You were meant to be real with yourself. And that requires something most people avoid: showing up. Even when motivation fades. Even when no one is watching. Even when it would be easier to disappear.